I did.
That was a 2.
Oh.
That was
Hey guys. Hold on, let me mute you. That was a cute.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, we should be good.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey.
That made me.
It's
It's you.
That made me happy.
so right around the time we thought we were good, we lost power. So if that continues to happen, obviously we will postpone. We are in the middle of a storm, and it looks like we're in it for like the next couple of hours. So what does that mean to you? Well, here's what that means to you. Suck it. Hi, Eric.
Hey, buddy.
Look at the thing right directly over your fucking face.
I'm on TV.
Are you doing that on purpose?
Well, I mean, I can do a little more to the middle, but it's better like.
Yeah, you're right. That is pretty good.
What just happened?
I'm just gonna.
Oh, you can do.
I
You're
was
doing
about
that.
to say,
I was like, that's not
hey.
good.
You.
Oh.
Sorry.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I've got a ukulele.
Good. I can do this.
Rainbow bright.
There.
Oh,
They have this thing on Facebook. You can order your own ukulele and
Someone in the chat says we should postpone. Come on.
I see that. That is
Someone who doesn't live anywhere around here.
Boot them out.
that is Matt Jones. He's a big time Chuck E. Cheese fan. All right, guys. Let me see what's going on. I'm gonna move that. Obviously, I don't understand. That's never been a factor before. That Jarrett Goes to the Movies thing.
Vinny said, is the storm that bad? We live in Texas. Like, we would do this through the tornado if the fucking power would stay on.
Yeah, it's we don't give a shit about the storm. Yeah.
Only thing.
We're in a room with no windows. We're good up here.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
A lot of glass.
I'm okay with it.
There's no glass here. Oh, in here?
Yeah.
You know that our castle is strictly made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
No
That is true.
windows.
That's true.
Reinforced.
Woody has a good idea.
Yeah. You want to rock that before we actually start the show?
I do not.
No, you don't?
Oh, where'd my thing go?
You can't just create a bit and then stop doing it. Also, that shirt is awesome.
Thank you.
To all the audio listeners.
Well, describe it.
It is black.
This won't be on the show.
Eric's wearing a winger shirt.
Yeah.
I was always a big fan of Kip Winger, his solo stuff.
I always liked Ron Winger.
Look at this. I freaking fixed it. Watch.
Yeah. Jeff Winger.
Whoa.
Look at that shit.
Look at that.
That's good stuff, right? That
So
looks
smart.
cool. That looks cool. All right, you guys ready to do a show here?
You look cool.
You look, yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
Ding-ding-ding-ding.
Mm-hmm. Greetings, everyone. My name is Jarrett Reddick, and this is a podcast. It's called Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Each week, we get together and talk about a movie that we watched that week, plus whatever the hell else is on our minds. And we're glad you're here.
Vin, don't make me have to come down here again for this. Won't happen again, Mr. C. Carmen's developing into a fine young lady. You should be proud. You get your period yet, Carmen? Johnny Sullivan's kid? Live with your grandmother?
Yeah.
Then get him a couple loaves of bread, a couple half gallons of milk. You like bologna and cheese? Give him some cold cuts, bro, some mayo in. You like comic books? You do good in school?
Yeah.
That's good. I did too. They call that a paradox. Just keep it. Buy yourself some makeup. You ever want to earn a little extra money, you come by L Street. You know where I am on L Street. Good.
Oh yeah. Here we are.
What could a movie in Boston be without a little that specific Dropkick Murphy song
Are we supposed to
every time?
your notes?
Yeah. Hold on, Case. I'm trying to fix everything right now. You're just way ahead of me, kid. No. So whenever y'all were watching that movie, were you still seeing my notes, or you just see my notes now?
We saw both.
You did see the notes?
We saw the notes and the video.
It's freaking different every week. I don't understand it. I don't get it, guys.
It's the computer's fault.
Welcome everybody to That 70 Show. We are super happy you guys are here.
Your age plus Casey's age is That 70s show. but,
Oh goodness.
but you've got 2/3 of it.
You are on a fucking roll
It's gonna
already.
be a
today.
good night.
Yeah, this. I picked the wrong night to not drink.
What?
Yeah, I'm out of beer.
Oh, you should have texted.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take the piss, as they say, you know.
What is the delivery service? Uber Eats? Can't you just get beer from?
No, they don't do that shit.
No.
They don't do that. That's fine. Everybody, welcome to the show. This is Jarrett Goes to the Movies. It's a show where each week we watch a movie and then we talk about it. We used to all get together in the same room, but now with this new way of life, we all get together in different rooms, except for me and Casey and Amy, who are quarantining with our families together. And Sean comes to you from very far east Dallas. And Eric from Melissa.
Southern Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's where you are. Melissa, Texas, right? I mean,
That is right. Melissa, Texas.
That was a little history. Had I not gotten a divorce and I died, that's where I would be buried. We would both live there.
Where will you be buried now?
Wherever Casey spreads me around.
I'm saving the money. If he's still got the plot, I'm throwing him in it.
You know I don't got that plot anymore. I lost everything,
That's funny.
all of it. I gained it. I got
You
my
don't
nephew.
even get half of it.
Get half the plot.
Get together.
I
and
think.
just
Yeah, I
her
don't
new,
think-
they could just throw her new husband on top of you, or like whichever way.
Yeah.
I don't think they. I don't. I'm pretty sure the family
call
doesn't want
bottom
me there.
now.
Call bottom.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a crazy week, but a good week. You know, we're I feel like we're settled in. You know, I don't know. I approached this week with a really good attitude. I had some successes in business this week, and you know, but still some turmoil going on and like not knowing what to do, getting offered like crazy shows and things like that, but nobody really knows how to go about it. It's super weird. But you know, and here's the other thing. I want to go to the movie theater. Like I really, really want to go to the movie
Me
theater.
too.
Bad. Like I want that. It's funny. I probably have gone this, well, definitely have gone this long without seeing a movie at the movie theater many times in my life. But now I want to go because usually around this time of year, all of the new kids movies start coming out. And so it's like every couple of weeks, there's like something to get to take them to go see and all that shit. And, you know, anyway, so kind of a bummer, but anyway, life's good. We're alive and kicking. Eric, where were you on that one?
I was just listening to you. I love your voice.
And kicking. With me as always is Eric. Hey, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Was that song from Veggie Tales?
No.
You
That's
would know.
probably why I don't know it.
Oh, Davey.
I'm just gonna reverse that whip.
Now
Hello?
you
It won't work.
how's everything with you?
I know.
You did trivia again this week, which was super fun. So I feel like I've seen you a bunch. We did a podcast on Monday, trivia Wednesday, and now another podcast.
Yep, we sexted in between, and
That's true.
so everything's been good. I would like all of our viewers right now and listeners next week to know that we have discussed many times on the show that we get done recording it, and then Jared and Casey run off to watch Teen Mom. And I would like everybody to know that that is not a bit, because we had a question about Teen Mom during trivia on Wednesday, for Mother's Day,
Right.
and you got it right. And when I asked you by text, did you get it right? Your answer was 100%.
You didn't miss a beat either. You didn't even finish reading the question.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't
And he
fuck
was like,
around about
Nova
Teen Mom.
Star.
Nova Star. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Harmony, Jane, and it was multiple choice, but yeah, you guys got it.
Nova was the right answer.
Yeah. There's actually 2 Novas in the Teen Mom franchise. And so you picked a good one there, because that was the only thing that sort of like we had to think about for a second was, is that the right middle name? And then once we got figured out which Nova it was right there. So yes, we do. We love Teen Mom. It's our
Isn't
channel.
Nova Star the one that Caitlin gave away? In the
No.
first-
No.
season?
No, they adopted out their first child. This is their second, and now they have a third. So, but the adopted child is now like 13 and still lives with her adopted
That's
She's
father.
she's about to get on the show. Season 3.
Statistically, yeah.
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 And it's so funny. They're actually having that talk because a bunch of those kids they're teenagers now.
Like the first round.
Yeah. So Bentley is like they're having a sex talk with him, I mean, he's 13. Pretty crazy.
But it's like Mama made $1 million.
Happens next week. They talk about it. They talk about how
Man.
it's on the coming up. They're like it's a statistic that teen moms offspring have children early, and they're going to address it with Bentley
Oh man.
next week.
Can't wait. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I will. Don't be facetious. I'm going to tell you how it goes because it's going to be great.
What
And-
part of that seemed insincere to you?
Like you really want me to tell you about my fucking
Yeah, just let me know how it goes.
yeah.
I would have made it on Young and Pregnant, but I wouldn't have made it on Teen Mom.
No, you
Nope.
weren't quite
You
weren't
missed
quite
the
young
cut.
I didn't
enough.
work hard enough.
We're so close.
Yeah.
Now, well,
You can get on Young and Pregnant if you're like 30, like one
Yeah,
of
they're
them.
like in their
What?
20s. They'll let you might be on Young and Pregnant.
Yeah, one
Because
of
their
them.
lives are still just as fucked up as teenagers.
Okay, fair
like if
enough.
you're 21.
They went and got this like ex stripper that like her mom is a preacher and her baby daddy is like this wannabe gangster with a
fun.
brother in jail for murder and a mom that likes to fight. And I mean, like they nailed it. They figured it out.
Yeah.
They've
boy,
got
they
formula.
really hit the trifecta there, didn't they?
Now, in other news, I think you will be proud of me. I am really solid kicking ass on The Office. I am very, very far into season 4 now. And
Are you to episode 13 of season 4 yet?
I don't guess so. Is that the dinner or whatever?
Yes, it is.
No, we haven't seen that yet.
I have-
Oh God! Oh God!
I'll let you know the day it's happening if you want.
Please,
Know what episode it is.
can we live stream it, please?
It's my least favorite episode.
Oh my God! It's because of your anxiety. It might be Jarrett's too, but
Everybody's favorite. I fucking hate it. It makes me so uncomfortable.
you like that worse than Scott's Tots?
Fuck, those both fuck me up really bad.
Okay,
They're
I'm just
I don't know which one I hate more. I hate them for different reasons.
all right.
Gerald,
Well, Jarrett, we are proud of you. I'm happy that after all this time, you actually gave in to doing it instead of just kind of holding out for holding out's sake. And I'm glad that after all the buildup that you seem to be enjoying it. That's awesome.
I really am. I mean, Casey, I had a band hangout last night and she went to bed whenever I got done and came down or actually before, I guess.
Yeah.
And I stayed up and watched 2 episodes of The Office last night. So yeah, man, I'm digging it. It's a very
I didn't know
fun.
that was just like a thing you do without me now.
Well, you've seen them all. I mean, so
It's an experience. You got to watch it from first to last.
well, yeah, and also I think you like watching me watch it because to see which parts I think are funny and stuff.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that too.
All right. Well, I mean, dude, I am totally happy to when we get to episode 13. I'm happy to stop, and we figure out a way for me to watch it.
We can all watch it.
Yeah, we can all watch it together. I mean, I could fucking share my screen on this so we could watch it. You know,
I'm for it
I mean, you know,
for sure.
Now, anyway, Eric, it really is good to see you, buddy, and I'm excited to be able to see you in person at trivia again soon, and also have you over here. And those of you watching us on the live stream, and I will say this a couple more times as our numbers change. Right now, this is our usual 20 in here before we start sharing it. We are in the middle of a storm, and Prosper Electricity is pretty wacky. So if we do just get cut off, we'll probably try one more time. But there is a point at which it becomes very, very frustrating, which Sean, me, and Rich experienced 2 4th of Julys ago, I believe it was. And speaking of Sean, I'll just go ahead and introduce him. Hi, Sean. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Sean, of course, wearing some San Francisco Giants apparel. We bought 30 San Francisco Giant shirts at the beginning of the baseball season from Sean, printed illegally and not licensed. And then the baseball season got fucking canceled. So if any, literally any size Giants shirts.
Do we? Don't we have to give them to the parents?
I'm your man. Yeah, we got to give. I mean, they paid for them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know, what are you gonna do?
We're gonna double dip on this. Fuck
We're
yeah,
gonna double
let's do
dip.
it.
Fuck it. Let's just do like every day. It seems like every day you've got a Giant shirt on. Is that your only shirt? No, I just happen to own 30 of them.
We'll
It's
write
like-
inspirational quotes on the back of them or something.
Yeah, so that
they're
they
all
can't
different.
tell. Yeah. Well, that's a good idea.
Or they might be Giant song lyrics can go on the back. Do you
Oh.
like that band?
I like it. I think that's good. Yeah, you know they have a huge deal with Disney now. They're making all of the money. They wrote. Actually, I bet you know their stuff. They are on the Mickey Mouse Club thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. They do the hot dog, diggity dog.
They do that?
Yep.
Who does
That's
that?
them. They might be Giants. The only song I remember from them is "The sun is a massive incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace." You guys
I
remember?
remember Istanbul, not Constantinople. No, it's Istanbul, not Constantinople.
That's
I
pretty.
don't know. Anyway,
No idea what any of y'all are talking
My
about.
lovely wife Casey is here.
it's because you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why.
Casey, how are you, babe?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
I am doing good.
Doing all right, getting good grades, future so bright, you got to wear shades.
All that shit.
Yeah.
She is getting good grades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm killing first
Yeah.
grade, man.
You're doing great.
Yeah, you know, we have a situation here with the schools because our son goes to a different school than the other kids in this neighborhood, including his best friend, who is Amy's son, Henry. And so Henry and his school got Camp Boyer this
That's
week
right.
and had to eat s'mores and send photos of it for
That's
school.
right. And ride their bikes and build a tent. And that was it.
and here Casey is still getting up,
Oh.
like trying to make this poor kid right and shit.
Everett's on week 4 of like add up these coins, and the kid's so good at math. He's like 25, 50, 35, fucking 45, 19. Like I'm just like, okay, I'll enter all those in.
Yep.
Okay, 25, 50, 55, that's dollar, like 15, 10, 20, 25. They're like, that's what he does. Like just
We
it's
were
just-
doing coins before we went to camp.
yeah, he just does the math too fast. It's not even a thing.
Right. Well, yeah, he
Yeah.
he got me on that one thing. I was trying to get him to read a word problem, and he had already solved it in his head. And I kept going, no, you got to like go to the. And I go through this whole thing. It took us 15 minutes for me to finally cancel him, and he had the right answer the
Yep.
entire time.
Today he had to do a thing where he had to write down his summer bucket list, which I think is fucking mean since we don't know what's going to happen with the world. But that's okay.
And let's describe what a bucket list is.
And he had the right answer the entire time. Somebody opened your computer.
That was Eric.
God damn it, Eric.
I was trying to respond to a comment. I can't do it on here. I can't do it on the computer. I was trying to do it on my fucking phone. Fuck it.
So his
mad.
bucket list was like go to the beach, go swimming, go on a Disney cruise, right? And
Oh,
then they put cure
man.
coronavirus, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I haven't heard this one.
But what's funnier about it is like, then you have to like record yourself reading it, right? And so he's
Yeah.
like, this summer, my bucket list is to do this and swim and cure coronavirus. And he listened to it back and he just goes, that's weird, isn't it? And I just go, I don't know. He just goes, yeah, that's weird. Let's do it again. Just put swimming or go outside.
That's so
He's
funny.
in first grade. Like I love that he is becoming self-aware because I've been like worried for a long time that that wouldn't happen for
Oh,
him.
I don't think we
Sure.
have that yet.
as far
Yeah.
as the weird
Nope.
shit.
Nope, we don't have that.
Because you want him to have a tiny bit of like,
Like, yeah,
that could be
this-
embarrassing or
Yep.
that could be, just a little bit, just enough, like keep himself unique and awesome, but also not get his ass kicked or
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't want it to come too soon and too strong because then they're just not fun. Like they
Well,
won't
that's true.
do shit, like
yeah. I mean, he said it, he recorded it. Then he listened to it back the third time. He decided that's fucking weird. I'm not going to put that. I'm a first grader. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty damn funny, actually.
It's-
Henry would be like swimming, bounce house, be Spider-Man.
yeah,
And
exactly.
that's not weird at all.
No,
That would-
no.
He probably would have been in on that. Yeah, for sure.
Eric's opening a mill.
And then of course, God damn it. Now that thing's doing it to me. Of course, joining us through the entire COVID-19 thing. Hasn't missed one show except for the one that all the girls missed.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. We didn't do a
No,
show.
there was
did
like a hangout thing, right?
we didn't do it. I don't
We
know.
didn't do
And
that either.
Amy Pittsinger
Oh.
is here.
Hi guys.
Woo.
Hello.
Hello.
I am we've got to find a way to heat your pool up about 8 more degrees. And I don't have enough pee in me to
I
do
think
it.
it's gonna
week's
happen
gonna be
next
the
week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna
After
happen.
this rain.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be time.
It's
I
gonna
love
be wonderful.
And we will
Maybe if you store your PP up for like 4 days.
I can't that's really bad for you. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't go to an accredited medical school, so I wouldn't know that.
I choose not to
Did.
pee a lot. I know it's not healthy, but I just do that.
That is
Just 'cause
so
you don't wanna
weird.
go?
I'll have to pee before bed and be like, nah, fuck it.
Oh
I'll
no,
do it
I
tomorrow.
No, you gotta pee before bed.
Before bed.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I just go, nah, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
But
I'll
I
just do it
definitely do
tomorrow
the
morning.
thing. I definitely do the thing, and it to me it started in the tour bus because the last thing you want to do is get up and go pee in the bus because
Ugh,
it's just a chore,
it's a whole thing.
And so I do lay there just in pain in the morning and make myself go back to sleep. And I really should get up. And
That's
go.
not as
I
bad as waking up and having to poop on the tour bus and it's still moving and there's
Oh,
nothing
that
you can
sounds
do about
awful.
You know what I never wake up and have to poop. That's not a thing.
Mine
No.
usually hits about 10 a.m.
Yeah.
it. Oh, I'll just force myself to go back to sleep because there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, there
nothing.
isn't
You
anything
can't go
you
on the
can do.
bus, so you just have to figure it
Oh,
out.
on the bus. No, that wouldn't happen. But I do have to sometimes wake up just to pee. Still.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah.
I think for if that starts happening to you, then you got some stuff going on.
Some irrigation issues.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Was it different after you had the babies? Does it make the PP have to come out more?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't do a lot of jumping up and down or
You're not an active
or
sleeper.
or sneezing. Jarrett sound guy one time just goes because I have little tiny fucking sneezes and people just need to tell me about it, like strangers at the grocery store, like anybody's like, that's a really small sneeze. And I'm like, fuck you, buy your broccoli and get out of my face, right?
It's really cute.
So he said, I sneeze, and he just goes, what the fuck was that? Right. And I'm just like, that's how I sneeze. I don't want to talk about it. It's not satisfying. It feels like shit. I want a really big one. I get like 10 tiny ones. Just leave me alone. He goes, my mom has this funny nervous tick that whenever time she sneezes, her leg jerks in. And this is a grown man, right? And I said, Edo, your mom's trying not to pee her pants. And he just goes, no, she's done that since. And I was like, you were born. That's how long she's done that. It's like mind blown. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah, 100%. That's what does it. Like laughing too hard or a sneeze or
Trampolines.
I was gonna say jumping jacks, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did a like a mom boot camp thing one time, and it used to be outside, but they had it at a I don't know, like a gymnastics place. The floor was kind of bouncy, and they had us doing jumping jacks, and it was like immediately like just line at the bathroom. Everyone's like,
Mhm.
"Oops."
Yep. Gotta go.
Yeah, gotta get in there. All right, guys, let's take care of a little business here. We are a Patreon-driven podcast, which means our podcast is 100% supported by our listeners, and we do not take sponsorship money. We have had sponsors donate products that we can pass on to our viewers and listeners. So, but as far as monetarily, we are 100% supported by our Patreon page, and so we want to take this time to say extra special thanks to those of you who have stayed with us. We actually expected a drop in our Patreon support, and it has actually gone up. So thank you guys, those of you who upped a few bucks and just for sticking with us. We appreciate you guys more than you know, and this is really a big part of our lives. I mean, we've been doing it 4+ years. It is literally the longest commitment to anything besides a girl and a band that I've ever done. It's the longest job I've ever had besides being in a band, which isn't really a job. As you guys were saying the other day, because you guys were like, yeah, your job's just fun. You don't fucking do shit. It's, isn't that what y'all said?
It's the opposite of what we said. No.
I fucking said, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So our Patreon supporters, first of all, David Dooley and Woody Chambers are our bigwigs. This is a David Dooley and Woody Chambers production. You can see Woody right there on the chat if you're hanging with us right now. Go ahead and say hello to him. Ad Craner, also our executive producers. Ad Craner, Amy Pittsinger. She's right over there, guys. Woo-hoo. Andy Smith, Ashley C., Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Shell Ordway, Chris, the $6 Million Man Cranfill, Chris Jacobs, Colton Swartz, Daniel Cotton, David Dooley, David Murray, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Dom Petretta, Emily Parnell, Gage Strickland, Gareth Roberts, Geraldine Darling, Gregory Cordone, Greg Lee, A Hangover You Don't Deserve podcast, Jared Spear, Jason Aylesworth, Jeff Yeager, Jen Truitt Lewis, Joey Bishop, John Gickler, Josh Millman, Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher. That is Les Zaldor Zulewski. Lily Hollahan, Lisa Wenzel, Lucy Murray, Mandy Pretty, Michael Price, Michael Torres, Mike Brett, Nick Brignoni, Rodon James, Ray Elliott, Rhoda Hottie, Rob Popplestone, Robert Mays, Sean Blackstone, Robert. Oh no, I already said that.
Is that
Steve
not a fake
May.
one?
Yeah, and it's the same one
the
from
same
last.
That's the one from last week, but
Yeah.
Michael Torres was supposed to be the one for this week. I don't know why Rhoda Hottie's still in there.
I don't. Where is it?
It's right below Ray Elliott.
I don't think
See, I
I
don't see it.
I don't see it.
Nobody
No,
laughing.
he
Is that
didn't say
somebody's
it
real
right.
name?
I don't think he said it right
Last
time.
week I did it. This week I did. Rhoda Hottie, Rob Popplestone, Robert Mays, Sean Blackstone, Steve May, Tess Green, Trey Wren, Vinny Cataldo, Wendy Croft, Woody Chambers, and Svi Hurst. Give it up for all of our $20 to $50 and $100 supporters. All of you guys are awesome. Much appreciated. But it's only $1 a month to be a supporter and be a part of the winning team. So just go to patreon.com, search for Jarrett Goes to the Movies, and make your sponsor to fucking just give us some money. God damn it. All right. I have 2 Patreon movie reviews here with no links. So I've got a Patreon movie review from Woody and one from Vinny and no.
I think you need to refresh your shit because we can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is probably why I was confused why I don't see Rhoda Hottie in the notes.
Refresh your shit. All the girls touch their feet like this.
Touch their
Touch your
feet
feet?
like this?
That's all I could think of it. What is it? All the girls
Touch
touch
your
your feet
like
like
this.
this.
I don't. Well, it is now.
Well, God damn it. There they are. I hope I didn't miss anybody. No new supporters, right? And let's see. Yep, you're right. Rhoda Hottie not in there. So
What was the new one?
Huh?
Michael Torres.
Nice.
What does that mean? Michael
Right, you can't find it.
Michael Torres? I don't get it.
I don't hear it either.
You don't hear Michael Torres at all?
Oh, got it. Michael Torres. Okay, got it. All right. Hey, this is exciting. 3, count them, 3 movie reviews from our Patreon supporters. Let me get in here and share this app real quick. Guys. Oh, man. Y'all gonna love this paper boy.
Stick around.
All right, guys.
Now we're just seeing.
Hey
your
guys,
notes.
long time no see. Josh Millman here with my review of The Departed.
What? It didn't go to the screen? Okay, give me
first
1
off-
second. Hold on. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Yeah, I need to see this.
I'm so sorry. What an idiot, me.
No.
Yeah, that was
Maybe.
me.
No, be nice to our friend Jarrett.
Okay, I'll just share the whole screen.
He's a good dude.
Sorry, guys. Man, what a freaking.
Oh, God.
What have you been watching?
It's
I haven't seen that
Inception.
since fucking 2002.
Or it's a screen within a screen within a
That is
screen.
the fucking best.
I'm getting sick.
Oh my god.
Okay, is that popping up for you guys now?
Yeah.
It's like a
Oh, yeah. It's really popping up for
Hey
me.
guys, long time no see. Josh Millman here with my my review of The Departed. First off, did want to start out with an apology to my main man Eric for some allegations against your Trivia Man skills. Both myself and Woody made some remarks, thinking that your question during 5 questions, you guys will have to wait till midway through the episode to see it, or listen to it. Just apologies. You were right, we were wrong, and I'll speak for him, since he's not here, but he was wrong too. So whatever. Now on to the movie. So the film itself was great. This is my first watch. Never seen it before. Heard great things. It's just mob movies aren't on the top of my list. It definitely keeps you guessing, and want to send some kudos to Jack Nicholson and Matt Damon, and of course Mr. DiCaprio. Although toward the end, I was getting DiCaprio and Damon kind of mixed up. It was the goatee that really saved me on DiCaprio there. But all in all, 8.5 out of 10. Solid movie. So yeah, glad you guys are still kicking ass, and I'll see you down the road.
How you doing, Eric?
What the fuck happened during 5 questions?
Okay, so there was a
Josh and Woody Googled it and called you out saying you were wrong. And then right as it ended, they both texted me and they were like, okay, no, Eric was right.
About what?
Well, we
What was
can't
the
say
question?
because that's the question. So you'll
Yeah.
just have to.
Oh, okay.
They were disagreeing with your answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. I have done this for too long to have a couple of amateurs like that start questioning my trivia shit.
Well, that's what Sean said too. He was like, hey, what did he say the other day? You're, whatever.
You're
That's
right, even if you're wrong.
Right.
That too.
Yeah, because whoever is right is you. I don't remember. What
Ain't
happened?
first, you're last.
That sounds right.
Right. That's what it was. Okay, guys. Here is one from Vinny Cataldo. Y'all tell me if this. I think this will look better. Did that just pop right up on your
Mhm.
screen? Okay.
So in honor of Mafia May and me being Italian, I decided I'm going to do a film review, but with a little twist. So here's my review of The Departed. Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg. What better cast can you expect from that? Yeah, movie's long, but guess what? Every Mafia movie's that long. This ain't new, people. Get used to it. Other than that, I thought the movie was really good. Thanks, guys.
Sounds good.
Very good. Very good, Vinny. Bravo, sir. Bravo. All right. And then we've got one more from Mr. Woody Chambers. Here we go. Let me get him pulled up there. And
so this is my video review for The Departed. It has Jack Nicholson. Great casting choice. He's a great actor. He was the Joker, so that was cool. Leonardo DiCaprio is really good. There was room on the door in Titanic. I'm just naming the cast members, right? I can do better than that. I got something for you.
He's the fucking best.
So like I was saying, we're talking about the movie The Departed. It's a great fucking movie. Even if it is about Irishmen, all right? Even if they're eating fucking potatoes and shit, it's a great fucking movie. I'm telling you.
Woody, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to record a podcast, Cherie. What the fuck? Jesus, all right? I gotta go make some fucking cannolis. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the fucking movie.
My fucking favorite.
The hat.
Oh, so good.
That was
There was some legit production value to that thing
Yeah,
with the
It's,
fucking wipe and scene.
that was
change
very
and all that.
technical, am I right?
yeah, that was really, really good, guys. That
Man.
bravo, dude. Bravo. All right.
I'm getting the little like closed captions. It says, Sherry, what the question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh,
I
I
don't
forgot
have
that it
that.
Enjoy
does
the
that.
question mark,
Oh, that-
question
yeah.
mark movie.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, bear with me just 1 second. I'm going to go share that we're doing this as we dive into
All right, I have
Eric's new parts here. So give me just everybody, just hang with me just a sec. And actually, the audio might get a little wacky for a sec.
I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Sounds good. Actually, I'll just mute my.
How do I share this? Share it. Share it. Share it. You can share it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're back, guys. And oh, sorry, they didn't get any of that audio because when I mute mine, everybody gets that too. All right, look at Sean's freaking.
That's what we've been laughing.
Did you not see that earlier?
I don't know how he gets it to pop up there.
Oh, well, neither do we.
Yeah, neither.
Okay, hold on.
Remember?
Hey, look at mine.
That's how he died.
Mine is hilarious because it's me as a robber, but it has my name on my hat.
Oh, that is funny.
Thank you. All right, guys. Here we go. Next part of this show is where we get into the movie. So, The Departed, 2006, is 2 hours and 31 minutes. It seemed like it was going to be long to me because whenever we looked at it to see, we kind of both thought that it was about over. Still had another hour to go, but I thought that last hour went by pretty quick.
It wasn't the first hour and a half that was so bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, and those of you who are new to listening to our show, Rotten Tomatoes, the way that works is a movie reviewer is asked, does he like it more than he hates it? And if that's the case, then it's a positive thing. And so 91% of those asked liked it more than they hated it. So
I didn't know that's how that worked.
I don't know if I did that either. I feel
Not
like
too
I'm supposed
shabby.
to.
Yeah,
Thanks for teaching me something.
absolutely. Budget $90 million, which all went to Jack Nicholson. And then actually, no, there's a bunch of famous people in here.
There's a bunch.
Box office 292 million. Right. So here is our new feature here. I guess it's not new anymore. Eric, had you ever seen this movie before?
I had not.
All right. Let me see if y'all are going to hear this. You should. If you don't hear it, then I'll do something else. Here it comes. This is what Eric. Hold on.
Over to Eric for his synopsis.
This is what Eric thought the movie was going to be about.
The
y'all hear that?
Departed is the story of either the journey of a new mafia member or the story of someone infiltrating the mafia.
Okay, that's what he thought it was going to be about.
Could be both.
God damn it! Is it still going?
Could be Donnie Brasco
And-
times Goodfellas divided by The Godfather, as far as I can tell.
Right.
All-star cast, though.
Bitch. Man, you got me on that one. I was literally about to like keep going.
I want you to know that I just record them straight now, and this is Sean that does all this. So
Oh, okay. I
it's
got it.
just I don't know when it's coming either.
Right. Interesting.
I just get sent it and I put it in the notes. That's all I do.
That is not
I
true.
understand. I
Oh,
get
so
it.
there's a middleman.
Oh, I see. I see what's going. Oh, I
It's getting difficult to do these because what can a mafia movie be about except for someone's journey through the mafia or someone trying to infiltrate the mafia to take them down? And so I didn't know. I couldn't tell from just the cover, the movie poster. So I just chose both.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Actually, you did not. Let us hear what this movie really was about.
An undercover cop and a mole in the police attempt to identify each other while infiltrating an Irish gang in South Boston.
Right.
That is right. Yeah, that is right.
Oh, okay.
What
So
I
you
have to
did
use
good, right?
microprocess-
You did good. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Well, no, I didn't even come close to that.
That's what I said in the first place, and then you acted like you did.
I hate when y'all fight.
I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight either, but you're making it hard.
I get it. I get it. Hi-oh. Ding, 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 ding.
My penis, I mean.
Sean's face.
You like that one?
What I have for you is microprocessors. Somebody, as you may already know, stole 20 microprocessors from the Mass Processor Company out on Route 128. These are the kind of processors they put into computers that could put a cruise missile up the ass of a camel from a couple 100 miles away. These little pieces of plastic are worth about 100 grand a piece. Now get this, we got a guy working for the company 2 months, walks right out the front door with a box of processors on Tuesday, has a ticket booked for Florida on Wednesday, but on Thursday, he gets found in a dumpster. You know where that dirtball started his life? Southie Projects.
What was his name? The departed.
Miles Kenefick got the job to forge UMass transcript. UMass Boston, which happens to
South
be
Boston?
Oh, you're a fucking genius, huh? Who forged your transcript, dickhead?
Hey, this guy's his old man runs the Hibernian Liquor Mart, Kenefix.
We're not here to solve the case of the missing scumbag. We're here to nail Costello.
All right, look. Got a guy who says he hears Costello's moving the process to China. He set up the whole fucking job and popped Kenefick. You do not want to miss it if Costello takes a dump.
We'd miss a lot less if you made your informants available to us and, of course, to the Bureau.
Without asking for too many details, do you have anyone in with Costello presently?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself. My theory on feds is they're like mushrooms. Feed them shit and keep them in the dark. Girls have a good day.
Normally, he's a very nice guy.
Man, I gotta say, I think that this performance by Marky Mark is one of the best ones I've ever seen.
I
Because
think
of the
he was my favorite.
processes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed in that clip, who has a storefront that's mass processors?
Right.
It's like this covert operation.
Right.
Welcome to our mass processor business.
Right.
Where we make mass processors.
Guys, Massachusetts. It's just short.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Is that right?
He's out of here.
Oh, that's funny.
He's out of here.
That's really good.
That is a good one. Well,
Still.
This is like finding out that Dalworth carpet cleaning is for Dallas and Fort Worth.
That fucking made me
Yeah.
mad after all these years.
Well,
Yeah.
this makes me mad.
I can't believe you guys didn't know that.
I know.
Call 267
843 is Dalworth clean?
Yeah, it's even weirder that like people outside of here wouldn't know what the fuck that is now.
Right. Yeah. Now, you know, when he goes into, you know what I just wondered here? What's the girl's name that's working at the convenience store? Does that end up being his, like, the girl that lives with him?
It's gotta be. I
Right.
think it is.
I think it is too, because she ends up being
Hot.
like Yeah, I mean, and she's younger than him. Like it's like he has his eye on her from the beginning, and then just Elvises the shit out of her.
I
You
know.
know?
She finally got her period.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Gwen was the one that lived with him, and I feel like the other ones are with an H.
Okay, that might be right. I don't think it was Gwen.
Like Annabelle or something.
All right. Well, then that theory's out the window.
I thought we were meant to assume that it was the same.
You did. So you
young
had
girl.
that before. I didn't think about it until just
The one later is Gwen,
got it.
and that wasn't her.
All right. Well, at least he fucking, pays for the stuff. He's taking his take from her, right? And then he gets all the shit for the little boy, and he's just like, okay, then just keep that money, and I'll pay for this Wonder Bread.
And it wouldn't be a Martin Scorsese movie if we didn't hear the Rolling Stones' "Gimme Shelter" playing in the background, since it
that's
happens to be in every fucking movie we've seen so far.
Yeah, he likes them, right? Didn't he do their documentary or some shit?
I don't know. I don't know that, but I know that song seems to appear quite often. Which the song's good.
You like that song? I don't like that band.
Who?
I'm not the biggest Rolling Stones fan, but
the Rolling Stones.
Oh,
I like that song.
I figured we're talking about like Dropkick Murphys or something.
Oh no, I like them. And good for them. That song plays. I feel like it's like
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's like that thing you do. It's like just it's in the whole goddamn movie.
It's legally required.
Right. Because it takes place in Boston. That they have to do that.
Have we done? We've never done Boondock Saints, huh?
Oh, that's on my list.
Really?
Of movies to
That'd be
do,
a good one.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
That would be fun.
Symbolism.
Now, that obviously finding out who this guy is as a gangster, and they execute those people, and he's just like, she fell funny. And the dude's just like, man, you may need to talk to somebody. And I'm just sitting there watching that airplane come in for a landing, thinking, there's people looking out that window right now.
Same.
I mean, you see, you always try to look in people's swimming pools and shit, right?
I do.
Yeah, all the time.
When you're flying, or like in general.
Yes.
Pretty much in general,
day to day.
Or if you drive fast enough past fences that aren't the board on board.
Oh, you can see through.
You can see.
Yeah.
Anybody in there? Is that you?
Did you guys ever do? Anybody ever go pool hopping?
I never did that.
Like jump in somebody else's pool, then run.
Well, you just go. Yeah, you jump in their pool and hang out until somebody comes and kicks you out of their yard or whatever. But we used to do that quite a bit.
No, wasn't into trespassing. So.
Oh, what's it called?
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
Yeah. The how about the rugby game with the firemen versus the cops?
It's a match, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just go past that. So
No. Hey, can we go back to the very beginning? Because the very first, and I wondered I wanted to ask you guys this. The very first line that he says after the little montage intro is like super racist, and he says the N-word, and I don't remember exactly what he says, but he says something to the effect of, what those people don't understand is that nothing is given to you. You have to take whatever.
Right.
It's super racist. He says the N-word. And I thought we were getting set up for some sort of like that would be a theme throughout the movie. It never came up ever again. Did y'all find that weird? Like, why?
I kind of didn't think about it after. At the time, I thought the same thing because of the way that the intro was and the pictures and stuff like that and the different videos. I kind of thought maybe there'd be like a little bit of hostility on either side of town, or same.
Yeah, but the only black cop there
immediately,
just like a normal guy, and we didn't see another black guy the entire film, and it never got brought up again. It was just it was odd to me to start the movie that way, and then it doesn't get brought up ever again.
I think just it was establishing him as being territorial,
and an
asshole, but definitely being like stating his case of being like, this is my area here, I'm Irish or whatever, and why does everybody in the Northeast know what they are? You know what I mean? Like, everybody's like, I'm fucking Irish, I'm fucking whatever.
I bet half of them are wrong.
Haven't we been here long enough?
What I said when we were talking about like the maid men or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and I was like, man, I bet those guys don't fuck around with Ancestry.com.
Yeah, what happens?
Like,
if they're
turns out
made,
you're fucking
and you're not.
If you're not full blood Italian,
Italian,
yeah.
Do you
I think
made?
Yeah, I think that there's some value to
made
that's kind of where immigrants showed up to, in the 1800s when kind of mass immigration from Europe was happening and all going through Ellis Island. And, so there's still concentrations of that in the Northeast that we don't kind of have as you move further south and west and things start to get more,
All I'm saying
murky.
is that if Jarrett hadn't done it, he'd still be Native American.
I would be. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to wear sunscreen. I'm growing hair in places now that I shouldn't have.
I'm sad that everything changed.
It
for
just
you.
changed. Everything.
Like your pubis?
I got a hair on my arm the other day, Eric. It was fucking weird.
Did it scare you?
Terrifying.
Is it growing out of a mole?
No, just
Oh.
no. There's no. Yeah, I do have some moles on my arm.
Really?
I know. I have this one black hair that just grows out of this mole.
Yeah.
Wild ass.
Sometimes sometimes I get that and I just bite it off because I don't want to pull it out.
The mole?
No, the hair.
Oh Christ!
I mean, I think she was right there on that question because most people get tweezers
Yeah.
for a
Or
hair.
just pull it.
Well, sometimes I don't want to do that. It's just easier, just like I'm driving or something. So I just
And you
Yeah.
just can't take it anymore.
can't take it. I just every time I
This
look
is it.
down, it's all I see.
You got
to get out of
Everything you
spit it
just
out
said.
the window.
Yeah, right.
He's not going to take it.
No, I'm not. And that's just the thing. So it was a pretty quick rise. I mean, the guy becomes a cop, then state police, then detective, and so that meeting where Marky Mark is just berating the guy or whatever. And he's like, he's got a style of his own. We kind of have to get used to it, and he, just the way that he questions everybody, that character is so fucking great. They're asking him, how fucked up are you, Leo? And is he pretending to be a cop? All the while, this other guy is,
I was finding it hard to figure out which one was which still at that point.
Really?
Did anybody else? You knew immediately. I mean, I guess.
Well, yeah,
I
they
watched-
transitioned the little kid's face to his face.
Yeah.
What?
There was like the little kid from the diner, and then he has him like sitting there talking about shit, and then it like transitions and it has the little kid's face and it turns into his face.
Yeah, because
I
his
must have looked away.
it was a really good transition, actually. I like that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, is that kid fucking related to him?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I knew
It's good.
exactly who he was supposed to be.
I think I know what happened. Eller asked for his 30-second snack or drink of the night when
that
that
fucking
scene
kid.
was happening.
Way to go.
So
Matt Damon.
Now, but and I wondered though, like, was his? I mean, I guess they were both following the same path, they didn't know one another. I just wondered, is part of
Matt Damon.
is part of his rise, the fact that he, Jack Nicholson's like pulling some strings to get him through certain things, and you know what I mean? Like, was that part of it? It, because it did seem really quick. to
I
me.
wondered the same thing in the beginning. Like, how did he get there that quick? Because they kept making it a point.
Yeah,
Like, oh, this was fast.
Right.
You got here fast.
exactly. Yeah, and you just
I
going,
wonder why they didn't address that.
very interesting, right? Then so they tell him like, man, you got to get arrested and plead guilty. Now, this is not something I would do. Like, to me, it just seems like you'd have to have a death wish. What is he already doesn't like that world. They're basically telling him he can't be a cop or whatever. Like, who do you think?
He's the perfect candidate. He doesn't have any family.
I know, but
Yeah.
he doesn't owe anybody anything. That's what I just kept thinking about.
Not on your first day on the job, just walking in there
Well,
and
he doesn't have the job yet. That's just it. He's in there to see if he can get assigned to that detail. And they're basically telling him, you're not going to be a cop because you're not going to want to be a cop in 5 years. You got a 1,400 on your SATs. You're too smart. You're not going to do this.
Well, what if you didn't have any family?
Yeah.
What
I
if
always
you
thought
didn't
I'd be a good
have-
undercover cop.
You would be really good.
I think I'd be good at it.
why
Minus
does that face Jarrett?
cop training
What?
because I don't like to run. That's why I'd be better like undercover. Because
Exactly.
like pick a fat lady. Nobody'd
Just-
ever know. Like that lady's clearly not a cop.
I didn't make a face at her.
Yeah.
When she said she would be good at undercover, it was like,
Well, I was just
I think I've just
processing.
hung out
He's
in
getting
enough fucking
nervous.
like just growing up, like enough like fucking leesball gross fucking houses where people were probably using drugs places. Like I feel like I'd be able to be like, no, I'm just fucking hanging out in my town in high school. Just busted meth
Also,
heads
you can
left and
find
right.
information on anything in a split second.
That's true.
You are pretty good at that. It's funny though, when you're undercover, you don't give a shit about that kind of stuff. Like one of the first girls I ever went out with, her dad was a narc, like a full on, and it was kind of like out there, like that's just what
weird.
he did. Yeah. But he didn't give a shit about the small time stuff, like he wasn't trying to bust her friends or anything, that's not what he had in mind.
Doesn't sound like he was doing his job very well if everybody knew.
Well, maybe you're right. That could be right.
Maybe it was a cover for something else.
So the cousin is that dude that's in all of the Judd Apatow movies.
What's his name? Someone tell me his name right now without looking it up.
What guy?
You know what? I would, but I don't get the count listed on my sheet anymore.
A mistake.
Which guy are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know which guy.
Kevin Corrigan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's the guy that plays his cousin, but he's the guy that in Superbad they're at his house and he starts the fight.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
okay,
cousin.
yeah.
Okay, I
And
know
he's in
exactly who
Pineapple
you're-
Express. He's one of the
he's
hitmen
great
guys.
in Pineapple
Yeah.
Express.
So that dude's in all the
He's
funny
on Grounded
movies.
for Life. Nobody. All right.
Nope, I don't know.
Nope, no idea.
Clarissa Explains It All.
Love that show, Casey.
I love
Is he really?
Clarissa Explains It All.
Maybe
No, Grounded for Life.
Yeah, so he's just like that's basically how he gets into the thing, right? He's got this 10 grand, he got this insurance money, which so he thinks that's not really the thing. It's this is cop money. And then the whole cranberry juice thing happens, which I think is fucking great. Just the fact that the reason I couldn't live in that world more than most is there's no way I could let people speak to me that way and not retort. Like I just sat down and I ordered a cranberry juice and this guy's got to say something about, basically calling me gay or asking me if I'm on my period or whatever.
But he
he punched him in the face. He retorted
He did,
in
but
his
that's
fucking face.
That's what I'm saying, but he's not supposed to. So the guy even
Well-
tells him, he goes, you don't hit this guy.
Well, I think he did it to get in.
He did.
Right, to get that
Yeah.
attention.
But I'm saying even in this world, like when you go to, even like the other movies that we've watched already where they're saying, you can't even say that about this guy. Don't even talk to him about it. You can't
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
there has been that. Yeah.
And it's like,
But he said this guy isn't untouchable, but he knows people that are, so he pretty much is. He hit the right guy.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I think he did. Everything was calculated. Like, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to have a fucking cranberry juice, but I'm still going to punch this guy. So I'm not just reckless because I'm a drunk. I am not going to take anybody's fucking shit because I don't do that. Like being like drunk and punching people will be different than like
Right.
somebody, like
And a
I feel like it all
cranberry
just added
juice
up.
and punching people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and here's the thing. So, he could have a bladder infection.
Yeah,
He could be on his fucking period.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
Maybe he
period.
is.
Maybe he just needs some ASIO standard then if he's got something like that going on.
I was on tour and couldn't get meds, and I 100% had a bladder infection, and I just drank vodka cranberries for 2 days, and it fucking went away.
Yeah.
It did.
I mean, won't it go away eventually no matter what?
No.
Or no. No, it won't.
It was the vodka cranberries that fucking did it.
You sound like me. I'm like, I'm fucking not going to take 5 days of fucking antibiotics. I'm not going to be sick in fucking 5 days. Like,
Casey, how much wine is in that thing? Not very much.
no.
He wants some.
No,
You
I'm
can have
good.
some.
I'm
I
fine.
have my to-go bottle.
Nope, I'm fine.
You know what? I'm going to have some delivered to your house right now.
You
Do it.
can't. Nobody
You
does
can't not
it to prosper.
prosper.
We
I'm
don't.
going to via drone.
Little
Cool.
Elm does it. Like Little Elm has this thing that just brings
Yeah,
you
get
in.
one, deliver one to Little Elm, have somebody Uber pick it up and bring it here. I have Ubered an item to Dallas before.
Maybe I'll drink a bottle of your champagne.
That is some high-class shit.
I have champagne.
Yeah.
You can have this
Oh.
wine.
Dude, open the champagne.
You want me to go get the champagne and you
Why
have the
don't
champagne?
you put Everett on the golf cart, send him to my house, all the beer in the garage, and bring it home?
Listen up, kid. Here's the GPS. Follow the fucking line. Don't stray.
Fucking line.
I gotta pee
Watching
anyway,
these
so
cop
why don't
movies
y'all
too
want
long.
to? Y'all wanna,
That's what's happening. We watched mob movies for a month.
Yeah.
Follow the fucking line.
Because
What you do?
you
get
get
the
them in
fucking
early.
beer.
don't
when
make
they're
me have to
super young.
fucking smack you.
Yeah.
You fuck up, get whacked. You piece.
Your voice
Capiche.
just did this, Casey.
Whatever happened to predictability? Yeah, that's my mob voice.
All right, I'm gonna go get the bottle of champagne and pee. Y'all want to just hang out? It's probably too early for a break, right?
Yeah,
It's going to be a party.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Y'all.
I have to step away for 1 second to grab a beer, but I will be right back too.
Oh, everyone said,
So
"Oh,
you guys,
so braggy. You got beer over.
okay, I have like 4 beers in there.
Just kidding. I love
I'm
you.
just-
Enjoy your beer.
No, I love you guys too. I really do want to do trivia again soon. I miss just
I get it.
hanging out and all that,
I miss
I
it.
just don't miss you that much, you know?
and that's okay.
I miss Sean a lot.
Yeah, Sean, why weren't you not on our team?
Do what, Amy?
Sean's the only one that thinks I'm funny 87% of the
funny.
time. Jared
Why-
thinks I'm funny like 49% of the time.
I bet it's more than that, but he doesn't show it.
Yeah, but we know. We know whenever we
Yeah,
think each
that's
other are
true.
funny.
Yeah, true.
Sean, why were you not on our team?
You know, I was thinking about it. One, I haven't gotten the invite, but 2, I like to see how horribly bad I get to do by myself.
You didn't do bad at all.
Not that time. Like Amanda had came out and she's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I got every single one except one." Or no, maybe there's a few I missed, but
I
yeah.
would not have done well by myself on the one last night. That's for sure. I
No,
didn't know
last
any
night
of
was
them.
fucking. The first round was crazy. We're talking about trivia, by the way. We do our bar trivia online now,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we do.
From the comfort of our own couch, barefoot and all.
Barefoot.
Backyard patio.
It looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
I
Have
can
the little
see that.
little things lit up. Whatever you call it, tiki torches.
Oh, you got some tiki torches?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have bug repellent inside?
I had to make sure because here's the tip.
Woody
There's
Showers confirms 82.3% funny. I'll fucking take that. That sounds
Yes.
great.
Some of those tiki torch liquids, they say it's like some say, oh, it smells like whatever.
Citronella.
Yeah. Smells like.
But it's not.
That's the key right there. Yeah.
Mosquitoes can't smell that. Sense it.
You know what would kill them probably? Fire.
Yes.
You just need bigger torches. You just need
Your whole backyard.
yeah,
up in
mainly
flames.
a fire in your backyard. Just
Just
mainly.
light the backyard on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a thing, right?
How's Amanda doing?
Slash and burn.
She's in the living room crocheting or knitting or whatever she's doing.
2 hooks or 1?
One?
She's crocheting.
Oh. Well, no. It's like
Maybe.
it's this thing, circle thing, and I don't know. I think there's another term for
Is
it.
it a cross stitch?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
none of those things that you
Oh,
said
does
earlier
she
were right.
cross stitch really dirty words?
She's still working on the few when she first started.
Like eat a bag of dicks and there's just like a crocheted cross stitched bag of dicks.
I think later on she might.
Buy a bag of dicks on Etsy.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you can buy a bag of dicks.
So they're handmade if it's from Etsy?
Yeah. And they're like clink, clink, clink. Yeah, so you can buy this thing and you send it to these people, like you can send it to your friends or enemies and you send it to them and it's just a bag of dicks. You can pick the color of
How
them.
many dicks?
Just a bag.
Oh, it's not in a box though.
It's in a bag. It's a bag of dicks.
The dick in the box?
You can probably find that. Just a bag of
Which
dicks.
one do you want?
Which one do you want?
I'll drink whichever one you don't want.
I want the champagne.
Casey, you said you could choose the color.
Yes, you can choose the color of the black dicks. Yep. Yep. Exactly what you're. That's right. They have that color.
I love it when you transform.
You think they're gonna have that as like one of those like morph suits for Halloween?
The blow up ones.
Yeah.
Like the T-Rex ones.
Yeah, like the inflatable, just that guy.
Yes. Just that guy.
All right. Sorry about that, but this is going to be way worth it.
Way worse.
Worse.
Way
This is gonna
worse.
be Way worse. This is gonna fucking suck.
Buckle up.
Thank you, Matt. All right. Woody goes, aren't all dicks kind of handmade?
Depends on your religion.
Handmade to do things.
That was good.
Yeah, that's fucking good, baby.
Roadhouse.
All right. So again, I just think Marky Mark is so great in this movie. And then the meeting.
I'm supposed to say something?
No, hold on. Sorry.
I felt like that was my cue.
Yeah,
No.
me too.
The that whole meeting with Madeline in the elevator is fucking great.
What kind of meeting was it?
Well, it's where Matt Damon gets in the elevator and then he's all flirty, you know.
It was
That
so
was-
adorable.
It was a good flirt.
It was really
it was
good.
great. The whole
There's
thing
so
was
many
great.
ways that a dude could say like, "Yeah, fucking stabs whatever for dinner with you," and you'd be like, "Fucking creep, go away." But
No,
you're like,
not
that would have
him.
worked.
Yep.
For sure.
Also, I love her role in this movie. It's so good.
Eric's
Oh,
opening
sorry.
a bit.
Someone
Okay,
back
now
to this-
go, Amy. Now go, Amy.
Oh no!
Oh, he's gonna click the tab off.
He
and
already
it's
did it.
gonna be a whole thing.
You liked her in this movie?
I did.
So,
I
do-
thought her character was so good, just for the whole story.
Yeah.
Did
They
you
could've-
recognize her?
I don't think I recognize her, but I think she's very pretty.
I didn't look really deep into all the stuff she had done, but I recognize her from. She's the mom from Bates Motel.
Nope, I didn't watch that. So I've seen her in something else. I just don't know what.
I saw her in Up in the Air. That's all I recognize. her
Oh,
from.
In the
yeah.
Conjuring movies.
In
was
what?
In the Conjuring movies.
Oh,
Hmm.
Never saw those, but
I saw
Yeah.
Up in the Air and I like that one. That's
Yeah.
probably it. But I think she's really pretty. I loved her character. Loved it all. Way to
yeah,
go.
she's very pretty. Those eyes or something
Mhm.
else.
Yeah, I agree. And I thought that it was great. I thought you could genuinely tell that here she is. She's a psychiatrist or whatever. She's 100% settling for Matt Damon.
Yes.
And almost because he needs her to take care of him.
Yeah.
And then, but there's this whole other thing that she's got these feelings for Leo because
He's fucking Leonardo
well,
DiCaprio.
and it's also
Yeah.
like there's a danger element to it all, you know, and that's exciting, but it's not safe.
Yeah, people become a.
And she wants to fix
People
him.
do her job for a reason, right?
Right.
They all have issues and shit. So
Right.
she just finds both fucking charity cases she can find that people that just have a bunch of problems, and she's like, "I'm
Also-
gonna love you."
Good for her for making out with both of them
In one
the
movie.
same movie. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just,
I
I think I'm
actually
just
thought of that.
idolizing her, and I'm jealous.
I thought of that too.
It does make me wonder if you're doing this with two random idiots you don't know
Yeah.
at a time. This isn't the first time. So did you just get into this line of work to find susceptible males to, go after? It seemed very odd.
I'm not complaining though. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
I would sign up in a second. I'm
Yeah.
just wondering.
it's totally fine.
You could bounce a quarter off of her ass from that scene that I saw
Yep.
a little bit later.
Yeah,
I
that
will tell you that my boss at work.
Oh, my
It was a
gosh.
good Leonardo DiCaprio butt grab.
Yes.
I'm like, pause.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna throw this down. I really, really do think this. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is the greatest actor ever.
He is my top 5. He's on my top 5.
He's always been my top 5, but I'm just putting out there. I just don't think there's anybody. I mean, I was telling Casey, I'm like, he's gonna go on to be like De Niro, Pacino, like.
So he's
And
gonna just be in mob movies forever.
no, they're not just in
the
mob
level.
movies, but just like I mean, I just feel like he's already at that.
Yeah, I don't
Point.
disagree.
I think he's already there, and he's in his 40s?
Yeah.
Is he in his 40s?
Yeah.
So he's got a lot left.
I mean, have you seen? Oh yeah, we watched it for the show.
45.
Django Unchained.
Oh my gosh,
God,
that's so
a great
good.
movie.
He is so fucking good in that.
He's
Like
good in everything.
he really is. He really is. What do you think, Eric?
I get what you're saying. I'm not sure I would call him a better actor than Tom Hanks. But
Because I thought about Tom Hanks whenever he said that earlier, but he's just a different actor than
Yeah.
Tom.
and it is different, yeah. And Tom Hanks, I think Tom Hanks can be really funny, and he can also play some really serious roles that kind of hit you right in the guts. And even the funny stuff that Leonardo DiCaprio has done, like Wolf of Wall Street, I thought he was funny in, but it's not like comedy funny. It's just funny because you're a dickhead.
Well,
funny.
I think there's
he
something
doesn't
to be
pick
said.
those kind of movies though. He doesn't do like fucking Meg Ryan, AOL, just
Well, he-
stupid on top of a building or whatever. the
I think there's something to be said about Johnny Depp, obviously, and I think there's something to be said about Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, I think, can be fucking hilarious and serious and intense and silly and all those things too.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I was thinking of Wolf of Wall Street for DiCaprio because I thought he was amazing.
Yeah.
In that movie. Yeah, it was a little bit funny, but some of them, he was just insane.
Yeah.
And
I
he
have
did
not
it
seen
well.
that. I have not seen that, but I,
Oh,
you know,
you got to see it. It's so good. You're gonna try to hunt down DiCaprio after
Boy,
that.
everybody in here sleeping on Nicolas Cage, apparently.
Yeah, have you not seen Ghost Rider?
Have you not seen Ghost Rider 6?
Christian Bale is a good one. That's a good guess, or a good.
Christian Bale.
choice. Christian Bale is fucking good. Yeah, I think you could put Robert Downey Jr. in the discussion. But again, I just don't. I don't think anybody holds a candle to what Leo.
I agree
can
with
do.
you on
and
that
his
one.
fucking reach, man.
Yeah, Leo, Will Ferrell, Tom Hanks. I feel like.
Damn it.
What a dick.
If anything, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio is a fucking prodigy. You know what I mean?
Oh, true,
I mean,
because he
he's
started
been-
really young.
He didn't even just start young; he was amazing, really young.
Yes.
Like that's kind of a whole different.
When he was on Growing Pains.
Yeah,
Mhm,
Yeah.
then.
that's the one.
You know, it's just I have a hard time with Tom Hanks, and I guess it's my age. I see Tom Hanks as being bosom buddies. I mean, that he was on a sitcom when I was a kid, you know, and
so was Robin Williams.
He was Robin Williams isn't in this discussion,
Yeah, but Castaway, Forrest Gump.
right? But hold on, let me
Philadelphia.
keep going with what I'm saying, and then he was a comedy. You know, Big was just he was just this, and then it's just like he did Philadelphia. And I feel like there's just this wacky thing that actors like that do. Like once comedic actors cross this line, they won't fucking go back.
Ooh,
You know?
I've got a good one for you that will be more relevant because I know that you fucking really, really liked this movie and was impressed by the acting. We're impressed by the acting. The Mr. Rogers story.
Tom Hanks, he
Yeah.
was fucking great in that. That's
I still haven't seen that one.
I think he's an awesome actor. It's nothing to him or his performances, or I just feel like then it's been super predictable to me. Like, okay, he's gonna do that, and then he does these Meg Ryan, love movies or whatever, and then he does a war movie.
I
And
just
were 30 years ago.
haven't seen a lot of the movies that he's done that have been more serious. Like, have you seen Castaway?
No.
Have you seen
The one where the pirates take over his ship.
Captain whatever?
Captain Phillips?
No.
That one's amazing.
That's a good one.
Green Mile.
I have seen Green Mile. Yeah,
it's like 9 billion years long. But
Gary Oldman, for just because he is one of those dudes that it's hard to even think of what he really looks like because he changes so much. Like just holding him from Batman next to his character in True Romance, it's like there's no possible way those are the same two people. It's that dude, and it's just always something like that too. But anyway, I didn't mean to derail us that much, but I just when I watched Leo act, like from just being someone who really I just really do appreciate fucking awesome acting, which is why I like that latest Adam Sandler movie, even though it was like anxiety ridden and really there was no point to the fucking
What
movie at
movie?
all. The Uncut Gems. And
Oh, I haven't.
there's no real point to the movie.
Oh,
And
that
it-
would drive me crazy.
And it is just one anxiety attack, but he is so fucking great in it. And but anyway, I apologize for derailing, guys. And Eric just looks fucking confused. Now, so he calls his dad, right? So every time he calls him dad, and he's just like, he gives it all away or whatever. Like there's a point to this part of the story that I kind of stopped liking. I felt like he's given him so much information that it had to have seemed obvious at some point, like how many people have this information, like I think it just became a little bit over the top to me, but it is a movie. So, I did like that line where they said, what did he say? The only people, what does he say about cops and TV cops? The only people that get into, when he's talking
one
about
person more full of shit than cops are
TV cops, right?
on TV, yeah.
And then he's talking about how they're fucking their job is to shoot people. They come in there and they act like they're fucking all upset about it or whatever, which is shows that his mind is kind of all over the place.
But you go into that job
Yeah,
to train to use a firearm. I mean,
sure. But you do the same thing in the army, and then once you do it, I guess it sucks. Now Freud said that Irish people are impervious to psychoanalysis. I did not know that.
He didn't say that, but at least for the movie, they make that claim.
Oh, really?
Well, he didn't say that then. God, I'm glad you're here. Then Sean, just edit that part out.
I only ran across that when I was looking for some trivia for 5 questions, and then went down that rabbit hole of, did he actually say that?
Got it. I understand. Now, so he when he meets with him, when Jack Nicholson comes in and sits by him, and he just goes, "Come with me." He goes, "I'm not the cops. I'm not asking you." Like look over there. You're coming with us, honestly, whether you like it or not, like one way or another, right? And so he has to tell him, those 2 dudes you beat up are from Providence. They're going to kill you unless I stop them. And he just goes, "Isn't this something I could do myself?" I thought that line, I just thought was like, it was almost like he broke character for a second. Like, I just need to get out of this,
Well, and it is good. It's neat how kind of cool he played it, because his job is to get in with these guys, but he spends a lot of that time just going, "I don't need you." It's almost like the more he does that, the more they want him.
Sure.
Because he's playing hard to get or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a similarity here with his attitude as with, Johnny Depp in the last movie that we watched, where, just why don't you give it to your fucking wife, like,
yeah, you got a girlfriend, marry her.
Yeah, I still love that fucking scene so much, except for he was chewing gum and my wife almost had to get up.
God, I was like, this is the whole movie. I can't do it.
So this search of this guy where he's just searching him, and then he's got, what about the arm? And you're thinking, oh, okay, he's going to gently cut this cast off and look in there or whatever. And then he just starts beating his fucking broken hand with a shoe.
No, yeah.
And once again, are you going to stop doing these stupid drug deals with your idiot cousin? And you notice we never see the cousin again.
Nope.
That's it.
He did.
That guy, yeah, he's either dead or fucking still just doing small time bullshit. You just got promoted, and it hurts. It hurts. So yeah, then the Providence bodies get found or whatever, and he just goes, "Yeah, just fucking go blame it on Jimmy Bags. We'll put the gun in his glove compartment. Was it in the glove compartment or in the trunk? And so they just framed the shit out of that guy. I thought is that John Lennon line real, where he says, "Give me."
Imagine there's no.
Yeah, that was the one.
He goes. John Lennon said, "Give me a tuba, and I'll get something out of it for you."
Let's see. John Lennon, give me a tuba.
Lennon, fucking tuba.
Don't go to the images.
I'm an artist. Yeah, from January 21st, 1971, in a Rolling Stone interview, he says, "I'm an artist, and if you give me a tuba, I'll bring you something out of it."
Oh,
you say you can make the guitar speak. What songs have you done that for?
And what does he say?
Well, now I got to click on the link.
Don't do that, man. I don't want you to have to see Sean's.
Oh no! Let me get my credit card, and
that's what comes up right there.
Get past the paywall here. I can't find it on here, but yes, he did say it apparently.
So he's got the meeting then with Alec Baldwin or whatever, and he goes, "Who did the 2 guys from Providence?" He goes, "Jimmy Pappas." Well, what happened to him? Oh man, he's had a tough month. He had a heart attack in jail, then got himself knifed in the hospital. I think it's in the papers.
Yeah, you might have seen it.
Yeah. Then he knocks, he's just not wasting any time. He knocks Jimmy Bags' fucking front teeth out, and that dude's a made guy. They think there's a rat in the state police, and then there's the whole dad, I got promoted. And yeah. So then there's the sit down that Jack Nicholson has with him, and to tell him about his dad. And you can see him light up because he just doesn't know a lot about him. He doesn't know that, like, your dad could have been the most badass gangster in the world. He just didn't want to, and we didn't fuck with this guy,
Yep.
Because he would have killed him, right? He
yeah,
said that.
Yeah, he said he would kill me and
family.
you if he knew this.
Yeah.
He goes, we couldn't get to your dad because he never needed money. You can't fuck with a guy like that. Like, you can't, you can't manipulate somebody if they don't owe you something.
That was interesting to me.
What a great line too,
Yeah.
because it's so true. Like all of those dudes. It's like if you go back to the last movie that we watched, Lefty is under Sonny Red for all this money. He's being controlled, and while he's wise guying and all this shit, it's like everybody owes everybody something. You don't know anybody, and they can't control you.
I like wise guying as a verb.
Wise guying.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Afternoon, Mr. Fitz.
Sorry, guys. I'm having to do this a different way today, but we are gonna make this shit work. Here comes our next.
Was that a sneeze?
What?
Was that a sneeze, Casey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bless you.
Thank you.
100%.
Afternoon, Mr. Fitzgibbons.
You can't do that.
You just did.
You're my attorney.
What do you think? Now, have you made any statements or phone calls I need to be made aware of?
I beat you. The card they gave me. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I think you need to call your mother, tell her you're not going to be home for supper. Camera's off. It's off. Call your mother. Look it. They're suiting up for a raid right now. I don't know where they're going, but they do. And so do you. So make the call. Look at fuckstick. You don't got to trust me. Just listen to what I'm saying to you.
Mom, I'm not going to make it home for supper. Sorry, yeah, I got held up. Yeah, no, you carry on without me. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.
I mean, that's ballsy on Matt Damon's part, obviously for so many reasons, but all they got to do is turn those cameras back on, right? I mean,
Sure.
And then they're hearing what he's saying.
But he told him not to.
Sure, he told him not to, and obviously we've, fucking this just in. The other guy's obviously working for the mob as well, but we don't fucking know that until literally the very end. But there's a lot of trust he's putting into these two dudes. Like, hey, don't listen to me. Go in here and fuck with this guy. And then all of a sudden, and this is what I'm saying about and now all of a sudden the raid is blown. Like nobody's thinking about this. Like he went in there and
Didn't he play it off as he was trying to track the phone call? So that was his backup.
Right. And he used his phone, right?
Right. So he's saying wherever he called,
Yeah.
that's where we're going. So let's go now. But obviously he knows that they're just going to burn the place down before they get there.
Good call.
So
Yep, you're right.
He can hide it. He can say that, oh, well, no, there was a point to him making that phone call.
Right. Yeah. Good point. Yes. Very good. Now, if we back up, Matt's having a hard time getting a boner.
But yeah, I saw that. Okay, I haven't said it because it's your notes. I've never read your notes, but that's just been like all I can see is Matt can't get a boner up there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. She says, do you want to talk about last night? And he's just sitting there smacking his lips and eating his breakfast. And she goes, it happens to a lot of men. There's nothing to be embarrassed.
How much had he had to drink the night before? I mean, we don't explore
I just wonder.
Roadhouse.
I
any of the things.
don't remember that.
In his defense, those were big wieners. Yeah. It's hard to get the big ones up.
Big old flaccid wieners.
Because that's what happened. Yeah, see? I told you guys about that guy, right? That me and Derek did a bunch of research on that dude and figured out all about him and shit. And there's a doctor is saying there's no way that is really his penis because the amount of blood that would flow to that thing would make any man, even his.
Then explain to me, Ron Jeremy.
It's not that.
It's not like that.
It's not like that.
It's like a tree trunk.
Not really.
I've
I mean,
never
Google this
seen
real
it,
quick.
so thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big one,
It's
but
hard to
it's-
get past his.
I mean, right now he's like
Yeah.
80 and has to like hold it soft and just kind of put it in.
Still watching Ron Jeremy? Gosh, I haven't even. I mean,
Ew, he's
like-
licking his own penis there.
Oh,
What?
really? Wow. Well,
But
yeah.
it's not like as wide as that other dude.
That's just the thing.
Did
Like,
he have ribs removed too?
that's the thing about that dude that
Ew,
is
he is
all
licking
over the
his own
place. Like,
penis in a lot of these.
it literally looks like a baby's leg. You know, like not just an arm.
And John Holmes, Chris Whitehead, thank you for chiming in here. John Holmes.
wasn't that wide though.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy has a big old penis, but it's not like that dude's.
Yeah, it's a big one.
What's the guy's name? Wood,
Yeah.
or is he the Wood?
I don't remember. I think it was the Wood, right?
I don't know. I just Googled black man and then that popped up.
It's so funny. I was changing the.
He's so hairy. Sorry.
I was changing the light switches in here because I got smart switches in here now, and I kept looking on the thing, and one of the lines, one of the wires says line, and the other one says load, and I can't physically read the word load without it being butthead.
Yeah,
Like,
you do it every
I
time.
can't- Every time I'm just like load.
Every time.
Every time. I cannot help it. It's a constant thing. Boy, I got the wine sweats. I had to. I'm sorry if I make it too cold in here, Amy.
She layers up to come over.
Yeah.
I do, but I'm also drinking wine, so
Yeah.
I've got the fuzzy face happening.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I like it is heating me up here. So this is where Leo starts to see that shrink or whatever, and their interaction is great. And then there's the meeting with Marky Mark with Martin Sheen. And then him and Marky Mark get into Leo and Marky Mark get into the fight, and they're that dude's got a mouth on him, but what a fucking great character. I freaking loved it, but then there's the argument over the drugs. And do you take Valium for panic attacks? Is that a thing? Really?
That's what that's for, isn't it?
Doesn't it
Yeah.
do everything?
I don't know. That's what I got before I got my vasectomy. They gave me a Valium. Never had one of those before, but I did
Well,
not.
you were about to panic, weren't you?
I didn't give a shit.
There you
when
go.
I was in there. In fact, they had to tell me to stop being funny or they weren't going to do it right. Mr. Reddick, you're going to need to stop joking for a few minutes so that we
That's
can get this
funny.
done. Yeah.
Let's see.
How long did it take your vasectomy from start to finish?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was quick.
Yeah, it's used for everything.
I love vasectomies.
Yeah. It's
What a weird thing to love.
I
a
do.
great-
You know what I love?
What?
Vasectomies.
I
like what?
do. I was inches away from it.
Every time I think I'm ready to go ahead and get it done, you
it.
guys scare the shit out of me.
Dude,
More than having another baby?
There you go.
If I could just figure out how condoms work, it might be different. But
Yeah.
Well, you just
I know I gotta go do it.
Don't ask me. I wouldn't know.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah. And it's way different than mine was. Like
Yeah.
now they just cattle prod you in the taint and it's just done.
That's exactly right.
And you think that sounds better to me than some sort of surgical procedure?
Chat room wants to know how much is a vasectomy.
I think ours was about $500, but then insurance covered some of it.
Sweet. I didn't know that was, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Mine was I don't think insurance covered it, but it wasn't it wasn't as expensive as you think. I mean, like I've had tooth surgery that costs way more
Yeah.
than that,
And you don't use that every day.
No, are you kidding me? I mean, what do you use more, your dick or your teeth?
Trick
Let me think
question.
about that. Although
I use my teeth more.
Definitely my teeth. Yeah.
Go
Definitely.
on.
I'm trying to think, I was trying to think of a tie-in to be like and there's also something that I don't want on my dick is teeth
Or another dick.
or another dick. Yeah. I mean, if it happens, it happens with the other dick thing. That really wouldn't bug me.
Remember that weird viral video like a million years ago, kind of before viral was a thing? And it was like that redheaded girl and she was going to give like the worst blowjob ever. And she's like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to make it so dry for
Yeah.
you. And she's like wiping her
I
tongue.
am
Yeah.
just going to put my teeth all over
Yeah.
it.
And I'm just going to.
You like it dry? Oh, it's so dry.
Remember that?
Yeah.
God.
It was so funny.
I gotta find this.
Oh, it is really,
Let's
really
do
funny.
old.
Let's find it, and then where is she now?
It's a comedy group because the guy is this like long redheaded guy that has been in tons of commercials. Like you've seen this dude in a bunch of commercials.
Huh.
And so they had to, I think they were some kind of comedy troupe or something, but yeah, that was a really funny video. There's a couple of good ones they have. It's just gonna dry. It's so dry.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. All right, the big bus is coming. Dad won't be home for dinner. And then one of my favorite lines of the whole movie is when they're like, "Hey, we've got we're tracing everybody's cell phone in the whole thing. We've got it. Everybody in that area, we're tracing their cell phones or whatever. We can hear and do everything or whatever." And Alec Baldwin just goes, "Fucking love the Patriot Act." And I
missed that.
What an interesting fucking line there, because and that was probably pretty new then.
Wait, when did this come out? 2006. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's funny.
Yeah, but there's one phone active in there, and this is where I thought, shit, Leo's cover is going to be blown, but little did I know.
But we have an hour left in the movie.
We've
or
got
longer,
so much fucking
it can't
time
be
left,
that.
right?
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah.
That video was Aaron Hannon.
That sounds familiar.
No, it's not.
Click on the private chat. I put the link there. You guys can click on it and play it. Or Jared can.
Who's Aaron Hannon?
He hasn't seen her yet. He
Oh,
doesn't know who it
private
is.
chat. There it is.
Oh.
Kimmy Schmidt. Remember that Kimmy Schmidt show? The redhead?
Yeah, no.
Wait,
The Odd Life of Kimmy Schmidt or whatever.
chick from The Office?
Yes. Aaron Hannon.
Here, let's see. Okay.
I have to sign in.
Could you imagine her listening
Okay.
dial up or oh my god, it is her.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my teeth ready for your blowjob.
Your teeth?
Oh yeah. How much teeth do you like?
No teeth?
Oh, how about like a few slow chomps?
No chomps. Definitely.
Like a light grazing with my teeth then?
No teeth at all. No teeth at all.
Oh, you are so kinky.
I guess.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
How dry do you want it?
Not dry?
I'm gonna make it so dry for you.
No, that's the opposite of what is good.
I'm gonna make my tongue like sandpaper.
No, that sounds really bad, actually.
It's gonna be like a mouthful of sand.
No, please don't do that.
Desert in my mouth.
No, that's not a good blowjob.
Guys love it when it's like a desert in your mouth.
Where did you read that?
shit all the time.
Oh, you don't want it dry?
No, not.
You are so kinky.
I guess.
You're so kinky. I'm gonna do this thing I do with my hands.
Oh yeah? What kind of thing is that? Oh,
What's this thing like?
Oh, no, please. No, stop. Please don't ever do that near me.
It flattens the whole thing out for you.
Jesus.
Flattens out the blowjob.
Don't ever do that to anyone.
Oh.
You just want to have sex?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna make it so dry for you.
What the fuck? Yeah, college humor.
When
That makes
was
sense.
that? That's amazing.
Oh man, that's funny.
So does she end up on The Office? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, she's
This
from
was
the-
her audition tape.
so funny.
Roadhouse.
That's funny. Okay, so her character is Aaron Hannon on The Office.
Yeah, you haven't met her yet, obviously.
Okay. Well, I will that will be soon. So, they find out here that everybody knew everything. They knew that there were no cameras in that spot. They knew there were no cameras in the back. The Chinese dudes, they leave on a boat, that needs, the cars are fucking empty. The camera guy gets the shit beat out of him, And but then, we switch to the next scene, which is Leonardo DiCaprio having coffee with what's his face's girlfriend, and she's like, it's a serious relationship. And she goes, well, what would you do if he saw us? And she goes, I'd lie,
I would lie.
which was the correct answer.
Yeah, keep the balance.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what the fuck you doing, Now, let me see.
That video was in 2007, by the way.
Oh gosh, it seems like it was longer.
Which makes sense because
Yeah.
that was definitely the age range, right? To be like, guys love it when it's like a desert in your mouth all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is gonna make a comeback.
So when he calls him up and he's just like, you know, how much do you like this girl? He calls her something horrible. He's like, do you like her sucking your cock? Do you like her? And he's just like, yeah, I mean, I do. I like that. That's a good thing. Well, we've got a cop in the crew. You're going to be getting it, you're going to have somebody else's cock inside you or something like that. And I was like, man, there's no real choice here. I got to do this. Right? Eric, why are you being so quiet? What's going on?
I'm not being quiet at all.
Is it because I'm sober?
No.
As he's pouring another glass of wine.
I was
Right?
I was
That box, baby. Just get it in there. That's fucking.
Don't forget the placenta pour.
Yeah, do the placenta pour. Take the bladder of the box wine and go.
You gotta
And
get.
you wonder why I'm being quiet.
All right. It's time for the next clip then.
Sean,
Eric.
what are you doing? You look suspicious.
Sean, what are you drinking? Chocolate milk?
You who?
I got a beer and I got unsweet tea.
Oh my goodness!
Attaboy.
Way to go.
That a boy. Unsweet tea?
I like unsweet tea too.
Yeah, fuck sweet tea.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You take off an armored car at the Dedham Mall. What the fuck you do? You pay guineas in Providence? Fucking now I do. What the fuck do you do? What? I gotta pay Costello and wait for him to trade me to the FBI? Because that's what he does. FBI? What the fuck are you talking about, FBI? Oh my God, is that French out there? What the fuck did you just say about the FBI, huh? Forget what I said, I'm fucking high. Whatever may be going on in that very fucking poor, very limited brain of yours, I am not gonna hurt you, all right? Just tell me what you just fucking said. Forget it, I'm high. I'm fucking high, I must be high. I would never say what you thought I said. Oh, fuck! Now, what the fuck did you just fucking say? Why do you think he never gets busted? Costello's a protected FBI informant. He'll trade you out. I thought I was supposed to go into shock. I'm not in shock. It fucking hurts.
I like that.
That was my favorite.
That scene was so fucking good.
Because I feel like that would be me.
I mean,
I thought I was supposed to not feel this at this point.
When I was Googling this randomly at 3 a.m., what
How
it
does
feels
it
like
feel
to
to be
get shot
shot?
in the leg.
Yeah.
It said I'd be fucking fine, and I'm not.
I mean, but again, I don't mean to beat a dead horse as dick, but seriously, if you sorry, yeah. Jesus Christ.
The hand motion just played on the Facebook, and it was funnier.
You gotta get that thing in a headlock and just
His elbow.
Roadhouse.
No, yeah, Leo's face here. I mean, like just the fucking intensity.
See?
Yeah.
You can feel it.
God, it's so good. Yeah, so yeah, that was a fucking great scene, right? And then so they go up and Matt, oh, sorry, what is his name?
Matt Damon.
Got it. He is picked up for a is there a count going on from a Matt Damon?
I'm trying,
Okay,
yeah.
I see. And so he gets picked to identify all the freaking cops, right? Now, in between here, the Shrink and Leo DiCaprio do the dirty dancing.
Yeah, where's that clip?
And that's when you guys see the
Eric's opening a bill.
and that is when you guys got the nice butt scene that you guys liked. You guys liked the butt grab.
It was a good butt grab.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good butt grab.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
It's
And
like he just probably does it a whole bunch to a bunch of models.
yeah. I wish he would grab my butt that way.
Every
we
day.
know you do, buddy. We know you do.
It's all right.
So the porn theater is a good place to meet, right?
If
I don't
you own the place,
Okay.
I
Why
don't-
did they not have a cameo from Pee Wee Herman?
I was literally just about to say I'm trying to find the right time to break it to Everett that's what Pee Wee Herman does in his spare time.
Didn't he go to prison or jail or something?
no, he just got arrested. It's a misdemeanor thing,
I said it, but it fucking really fucked up his career because
which is fucking stupid.
It's
You
Like,
said it was a
stupid.
misdemeanor?
Yeah, but just let people fucking jerk off in a porno theater.
What else are they gonna do?
Right. And you just want to send some undercover guys in there to just see if people are jerking off. Everybody in there knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Why
that's
do you want?
everyone's
Why does
friends.
he want to do that? I don't understand. I really want to know.
Well, back then it wasn't like now where you can, on a phone
Go fucking rent something or go buy something or get a magazine. Like you'd rather go to a theater.
Nah,
That seems gross.
Because I wouldn't.
I had friends that used to go as a couple to those viewing rooms
Yeah,
at Movie
arcades.
Fine Arts and stuff like
yeah,
that.
New Fine Arts, yeah.
There has to be
Yeah.
something about the risk of it. Just something about the adventure.
Oh,
or
like
whatever.
in a public place.
Yeah, or like fucking in the backseat of a car or something.
Well, then do it like a regular movie theater, where less people have jerked off in that same seat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that they have people that come and mop up. It's not like
Fucking
They come and mop up. Yeah, you're right.
I was thinking. Way to go. At least they clean up after themselves.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that suck if they just they hand you a mop before you can leave? You to clean it up.
Yeah, clean up your jizz, idiot.
Maybe they just give them a can of shaving cream like elementary school. They don't know they're cleaning.
See, I told you.
Man, how long did it take you guys to realize that's what was fucking going on?
Like
A long
adulthood.
time, yeah.
Fuck that.
Adult time.
Here is a fucking crazy story for you. I had no idea what that was until Amy told me the other day.
What?
I have never heard of the shaving cream on
they
the
put
desk.
it on the
thing.
desk. You get to draw pictures, then you get to wipe it off when you're done. You just cleaned the desk.
It was great.
Yeah.
We used to draw in shaving cream for 3 hours the last week of school.
Also,
Yeah,
whatever.
last day of school.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you're getting all the pencil and the stuff. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
And
No.
it smelled so good, like Barbasol.
That shaving cream will get the pee smell out of grout.
I know.
You do? Did I tell you
yeah,
that?
I do. Yeah, I do that in the downtown
Unbelievable.
downstairs bathroom.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about your lady parts?
No.
What?
The downstairs bathroom?
I bet that would fucking burn.
Oh
oh
my
my
God.
god.
No, it doesn't burn.
If you get Barbasol in your vagina?
Shaving
in your
cream.
vagina,
Shaving
but why would
cream.
you put it in the vagina?
He just said you were cleaning out the grout.
No,
You're cleaning your downstairs bathroom.
downstairs.
Women shave their downstairs and
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
No, but if you put Barbasol on anything, you can't smell anything over that.
Yeah, just because you guys can't stop getting soap in your pee holes for some
Yeah,
reason doesn't
why
mean that
is
our
that
shit
a
isn't
thing?
figured out.
That happens to me just like if I'm giving myself a good washing. I don't matter soap because
you can't
I like friction.
doing it.
Yeah, I don't know what.
It happens 4 times a week.
Stop doing that.
4 times a week.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot of I guess
Oh,
we need to get some Johnson's
We
baby
have
shampoo.
900 more things going on down there, and we're fine.
You see a can of Barbasol in the bathroom, you're like, we're gonna need more cranberry juice. Things are gonna get backed up.
I heard from Sean if you put your penis in milk afterwards, it alleviates the pain.
If you get soap in there, I thought it was if you just
We
touched
like to
your
call
penis
that-
after you touched a jalapeno.
Yeah, we like to call that a milk dud.
Oh,
Ew.
Hold on, I'm milking this placenta.
Oh, so much milk.
for the audio listeners, that's
You
exactly
should
what he
show
meant.
them what a placenta pour looks like.
Well,
Some might not be familiar.
I'm not going to do that over my computer.
They're not going to buy the moat thing anymore if you show them you squeezing the last bit of stuff out of the bag in the box wine.
That
Yep,
rich
that
people
was
don't.
gonna forfeit that.
Yeah, rich people don't afford moats by wasting all their money on bottled wine.
That's true.
And, you know,
I wouldn't know.
It's a great deal. It's like
you
$4
would know.
per
I
box.
wouldn't fucking know. I live in the same kind of fucking house you do, dum dum.
You know how much
No.
is in a box of wine?
How
Uh,
many bottles? 3.5.
5.5 episodes of Waco.
True story. Yeah, we weren't even going to drink that night.
That's how
And
it
then
always
we were
starts.
about to go to bed, and she was like, "Let's just have a glass of wine." I went, "Oh, fuck you! I'll have a glass of wine with you." New box of wine. Box of wine later. It's 6:00 in the morning, and we just watched 5.5 episodes of a 6-part miniseries.
I am baffled. That's amazing. Like, I'm proud to know you.
We're
Man.
fucking crazy. We are so dangerous together. It's
but not
do
as often as we used to be.
Do
That's
you
true.
watch these shows on your couch or in bed?
Couch.
We don't have a TV in our bed.
Oh, that's right. We
in
had
our
this
room.
conversation.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, is this a good time to take 5? Just 5 brief minutes.
I think actually I just have 3 more points before the next clip. Can I just?
Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Cool. So he tells him Leo's there. They're in the porn theater. Pee Wee Herman is chilling. And so they get visual on the he's like, get visual, make the arrest, and then he chases him down the fucking alley and fucking
Matt Damon
kills a guy. Like the wrong fucking dude, and then just walks. Then Leo just walks by in the hat. I'm sitting there thinking they're gonna chase him because they're dressed the same.
Right.
You know, like everywhere they walk, they both put their hands in their pockets and they've got their hat on or whatever. Like, and they really do. Like, I could see why somebody would start getting them mixed up in this movie. But he looks up, he sees the camera, so he can fucking go back and try to see him, but he can't see him. Then he's got the big meeting with Jack, right? Where he says, like, I smell a rat, and he's like, starts fucking about you got a girlfriend, and he doesn't take any shit. He's like, accuse me once, accuse me twice, I quit. 3 times, I'll put a fucking bullet in your head. And it's like,
I wouldn't handle that interrogation well. I know
Nope,
that.
me
Like,
either.
I think I could be able to pull off a little bit, but like that, I'd be like, now my ears are buzzing and
Yeah.
I'm blacking out. Like,
But remember earlier when he was talking to this shrink, and he says, like, one thing I found out about myself, in jail, my hand never shakes.
That's right.
Oh, true.
Sure as
Like,
fuck
I'm
did.
nervous. And Jack Nicholson kept telling him, have something to eat, like wanted to see him,
Yeah,
do-
something
for our
really
listeners, I'm shaking my hand holding a fake fork.
very, very good observation. You know what, you guys? Seriously,
smart.
all around, some really great observations all around on this week's show. Seriously, I'm very, very proud of you guys.
we did it, guys.
But he starts to try to derail him. He's just like, like these guys, these fucking guys don't care about you. Who wants to do what you do? Nobody can be me. He's like, I don't want to be. He goes, I don't want to be. He goes, I could do what you do. I thought that was
Yeah.
fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't want to,
I don't want to, but I could. All right, so we're gonna take 5 here, guys, and let Eric go do something else. Y'all hang out though. Got more to come. We've got about one. I don't know. I can't. My shit's not working. I'm gonna have to refresh some shit anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 clips left. So we're making good time. Welcome, Lucy, and those of you just joining us. Woohoo! And hang with us, guys. Be right back. Let me get this thing out from in front of us, and then I
I
will show you guys the next clip. Everybody doing all right?
Everybody.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I don't think that's the right one. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, here we go. Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Look who's here, the prom queen.
They are not happy with me.
What do you expect? Everybody knows you've been assigned here to find Costello's rat. They want to find the leak as much as you do. Like I said 2 days ago, my guy damn near found out who Costello's rat is. He lost him in the streets.
Really? Did he get a look at the guy? No, I mean, nothing like, anything that could help us.
No.
So you got any advice for me? Just, generally.
Costello can't do much business without coordinating with his source, who is here in SIU. Follow Costello, you'll find his rat.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Ah.
Wow, what a good version of that.
Did you like it?
Glad there's a good version of it.
You better not be fooling.
No, I'm not fooling. I like a lounge version of Rage Against the Machine or Smashing Pumpkins.
Jarrett loves Smashing
Despite all
Pumpkins.
my rage, still just a rat in the cage. Yeah. Everybody, come on with it now. I don't know any of the other words.
I think Everybody Come On was definitely.
Everybody Come On was in there, right?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Have I told you my I'll just tell you again anyway. Not everybody listens to every show. I was riding with my friend Adam Schlesinger, may he rest in peace, and he shared a studio in New York with James Iha, who was the guitar player of the Smashing Pumpkins. And so I was going to the bathroom, number one. And hold on, let me get rid of this. Be right back because we're back. I was going number one, and I went to wash my hands, and just up on top of like they had like a cabinet in there, which would hold like toilet paper and things like that. But and then on top of it, just the dustiest fucking just trophy you've ever seen. And I fucking looked at it, and it was the Smashing Pumpkins Grammy, just in the bathroom, just on like the dirtiest fucking shelf, just by itself, like not on display at all. Like
Siamese Dream.
I think that's it. Yeah. And I just felt like the symbolism of like, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm just going to stick this in the bathroom, you know?
Stick you in the bathroom.
What?
Is that a threat?
Huh? Oh, I was talking to Zoe.
Okay. Got it. You're going to stick your daughter in the bathroom?
Well,
what is happening over there?
Nothing.
It seems so peaceful.
It really does. Jesus Christ.
It is. I'm just in my room. Nobody's here. Just me and my beer. And you guys.
You just wrote a country song.
Dreaming about you and me.
Aww.
Oh, wow.
May
Salinas.
she rest in peace.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Salinas y Tupac together in Muerto.
Oh, no.
No.
What?
No, that's definitely one of those airbrush.
What's the date? Oh no, March 31st. That's when she died.
Chris always wanted to get that tattoo, just Selena and Tupac together in Muerto.
That's good, actually.
We could probably get that made for him, like for the, like a painting for like his birthday or something.
Yeah, it would be really funny.
You could paint it. You painted me Judge Judy. You could do it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. That's a good Judge Judy.
It was an okay.
It was.
Now
It
she's
was
got a
good.
ponytail.
No, it
Everything's
was
all
good.
for nothing.
Wait, she has a ponytail?
Yeah, it's weird. We don't talk
Isn't
about.
She's gonna be Justice Judy
I don't like it.
because they kicked her off of her network, so she's starting her own.
I don't
I
like
guess they were tired of making $70 trillion a year, so they just decided to get rid of her.
She was the highest paid woman on television, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Will-
crazy.
Will be again.
You think?
For sure.
When you say will be, I always think about that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
She was on Ellen like twice this year. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when you know.
Yeah, that's because Ellen doesn't. She wants her to beat Oprah because Oprah used to be the highest paid woman on. Is Oprah the richest woman in the world?
Yes, for sure.
Probably.
Unless like
Oh, you know what?
Sam Walton's wife or
Oh,
some.
you know who it is? It's gonna be
Melissa
the
Gates.
the Amazon lady. So when do you know this? This is true story. When the Amazon guy got divorced, he gave her half his fucking money,
Mm-hmm.
and he was still the richest man in the world.
You're wrong.
Oprah's not
I'm
even on the
wrong?
top 10 anymore.
What?
No.
It
Alice Walton is the richest woman in the
Good
world.
job. Good job.
I said. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a whole list. I don't even
Who's
see.
second?
Some Middle Eastern.
I can't say her name.
Well, that's
Betancourt Myers and family. And then
Okay.
Julia Koch and family. Mackenzie
Koch. Julia Koch.
Sure. Mackenzie Bezos.
So the Koch family is very, very rich.
Beat Heister.
All right.
Jacqueline
Heister, don't even know her.
Yang something. Yang is what my autocorrect always does to my last name. So I always sign things like "Thank you, Casey Yang," and I'll
Yang.
like send the email and be like "Fuck."
And then you walk in the building and they're like,
"Hello, Mrs. Yang."
Nope.
Yeah, that's ducking stupid.
I don't even see Oprah on here at all. Like I don't even think she's like. Let's see, Oprah rank.
No, she's no.
Man, we either are frozen up or they just
kick us off.
They kicked us off because
Oh yeah, we're kicked off.
we are. Yeah. Okay. So
Why does that happen?
I think it's
It's happened more on this thing that we're using than
This
usual.
platform?
I will say that.
Interesting.
WB, the Warner Brothers, kicked us off.
Is that true?
Yeah, WB Content Protection.
You
blocked
want
your
to end
video.
and go back and do another one?
We talked shit about Oprah and they kicked us off.
Oh no!
I mean, y'all want to try to bring it back one time and see what happens?
Oh yeah, Oprah's like only worth like $3 billion. Like
Cool.
Kylie's a
Ew.
billionaire by
It'll
now.
just take me a
Gross.
second. I'll text you guys just 1 second.
Bye.
Bye.